You're very close. You have Mr. Taylor spoke to Nancy. Okay, now here's the verb.
Spoke.
And here's what are we? This is a person. So if it's a person, what do we say?
Who did?
Who did Mr. Taylor
Speak.
Or you could say, yes, who did Mr. Or you could say, who did he? Or you could say, who did he speak? But you say Mr. Taylor. Speak to. You're right. You gotta say to. Who did he speak to? That's confusing. Thank you, suraphet. I should know that. Who did he speak to? He spoke to, that's the whole verb. Who did Mr. Taylor speak to? Okay. F. You do F, Jill?
Jill went to out early.
Jill went home early.
Jill went home early.
Okay?
What did Jill go home?
Close. Jill went, you're right, so we gotta have go. Jill went home early. Now what do you think it is?
Jim.
What did Jill?
Where?
If it was,
Where did
Where did
Jim go?
Where did
ไม่เป็นคำถาม
Will
you could say where,
Where did
you could say where did
Jill
Jill
go home?
go? Or you could say when did Jill go? When did Jill go home? Because the question is early. She
Early.
went home early. When did Jill go home? She went home early. When did Jill go home? Okay. Who's next? You want to read G for me? I worked
until later
late
night
late last night.
last night.
Okay. Does anybody can help her? What is this going to be? I worked. So worked is the verb. Worked until. Is that it? Until late last night. Does anybody know what the question is? Anybody want to help her? I worked until late last night.
I worked until late last night.
Okay, so what's the question?
Did I work?
Not did I.
Did I work until late last night? Did I work?
Did,
Yeah.
if I'm asking about Did you
Did you
work?
work late
Did you work late
last night?
last night? I worked until late last night. Did you work late last night? Did you work late last night? I worked until late last night. Or you could say, did you work last night? There's a couple different ways of saying this, but we're asking, did you work late last night? So the verb is worked and we use work. Did you work late? Okay, who is, you wanted H? Page 89, H. They didn't sleep well. So what is the question? Anybody want to help her?
Who did?
Did they sleep well?
Did they sleep well? Did they sleep well? They didn't sleep well.
Yes, this sleep.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, yeah. This is
Okay.
She
She
See
didn't.
the house.
She didn't see the house. Didn't see the house.
This is see the house.
Did she see the house? You could say, did she see the house? Or did she see the house? Or you could say, what? What didn't she? What didn't she see? What didn't she see? She didn't see the house. Or you could say, did she see the house? No, she didn't see the house. Since what didn't she see? Or did she see?
Didn't she see?
She did not see the house. Did she see the house? Or what did she not see? You're basically asking the same thing. Okay. Go ahead and do J.
Do didn't know a lot of people there.
Okay. All right. You didn't know,
a lot of people.
didn't know a lot
nhớ
of people there. So what would the question be?
khi tìm you didn't know a lot.
A lot of people there.
Did you didn't know a lot of people there? So no.
What did you know a lot of people there?
You didn't know a lot of people there.
There's a couple different ways to do this. Let me think.
You know a lot of people
Didn't
there.
know a lot of people there.
Did you know of people
I would say, who did you, well, did you know a lot of people there?
Yeah.
You didn't know a lot of people there.
you didn't know
You know
Did you know a lot of people there?
a lot of people. Did you know a lot of people there?
No.
I would say,
It's correct.
no, I'm gonna think of a different way to say this.
Did you know?
But it says you didn't. Just a second. I don't like this sentence. I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it this way.
We can do.
I didn't know a lot of people there. And then I would say, did you know a lot of people there? So in your books, it just isn't right. Cross out that
Yeah, you.
You.
Yes.
it just doesn't, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. I didn't know a lot of people there. Did you know a lot of people there? Did you know? Okay. Your turn. K, or Sue.
Sue.
K. John didn't,
Okay. John didn't watch television ก็ต้องตอบว่า
John didn't
อ๋อนี่
watch television. John didn't watch television. We could say,
Didn't John watch television?
or we could, what I would say is, what
On television.
did,
what did
what did John watch? What did John watch? And you would say to me, John didn't watch television.
John didn't watch television.
What did John watch? He didn't watch television. Or you could say he did watch television. But the question is, what did John watch? He didn't watch television. He did not do that. Or I could say,
วุ่นวายแล้วเนี่ยเดี๋ยวตีเด็กนะ
Or I could say, did
Did
John